guys, and welcome back to Make Reacting Reviews. We're reacting to things on the internet, same day, same shirt, different video. And we are returning to the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard saga. I did a little video, sort of like a breakdown analysis of their sort of types of relationship that I feel is actually very common, and so I sort of like use them as an example of like how these sort of toxic relationships exist and why I think what the underlying cause is. Even though I do think that it can be simply broke down as she's just like an abusive narcissist, but I was sort of trying to like, you know, put some nuance into it and stuff like that. So if you want to watch that video, go on my channel, it's there. Really good, I put a lot of work into it. But this one we're just going to be reacting to, I think this is a part of Johnny Depp's opening testimony of like why he is suing Amber Heard. I feel like 50 million or something, like a large portion which he is owed every cent, and basically explaining why. And if you guys like this, and you know, I don't want to just like freely milk off of their tragedy, but if you like these breakdowns of this court case, let me know, because like there's honestly like hours long of testimonials of breaking down what happened in the relationship from Johnny Depp's perspective. And this channel, because like Law and Crime, they did a really good job of taking these longer testimonials and breaking them down into sections. So if you want, just let me know in the comment section below if we can just watch it as an interest of what's going on, or just break it down as sort of like a human behavior thing. But anyway, we're gonna get right into it. But before you do, if you like this type of videos, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to get notifications when I do upload. All of that really does help with the algorithm, guys. And if you'd like to support this channel even further, you can donate. My PayPal and Cash App link is in the description box below and also in the comment section. Of course it helps, but you don't have to. You can just like, comment, and subscribe. Another great way to support this channel is either join my brand new membership program, different levels, different tiers, different perks, or you can visit my brand new merch shop, links down below, and links to all the alternative platforms, my socials, and all the ways to support me and do business is always in the links down below. Other than that, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. All right, here we go.
Good afternoon, Mr. Depp.
Good afternoon.
Can you please tell the jury why you're here today?
Yes. About 6 years ago, Ms. Heard made some quite heinous and disturbing, brought these disturbing criminal acts against me that were not based in any species of truth. It was a complete shock that it just didn't need to go in that direction, as nothing of the kind had ever happened, though the relationship, there were arguments and things of that nature, but never did I myself reach the point of striking Ms. Heard in any way, nor have I ever struck any woman in my life. And so at the time, because the news of this, her accusations had sort of permeated the industry and then made its way through media and social media, became quite a global let's say, quote-unquote, fact, if you will. And since I knew that there was no truth to it whatsoever, I felt it my responsibility to stand up not only for myself in that instance, but stand up for my children, who at the time were 14 and 16, And so they were in high school, and I thought it was diabolical that my children would have to go to school and have their friends or people in the school approach them with the infamous People magazine cover with Miss Heard with a dark bruise on her face.
Stopping it there. Wow, it's been 6 years. It doesn't feel like it's been 6 freaking years. So he's been going through this for a while, and it's devastated his career, obviously. Silver lining, I'm pretty sure her career is over after this, and I think Johnny Depp, hopefully Johnny Depp will win this case, and if not, I think he has at least won the public back on his side, because he has such a mountain of evidence against Amber Heard. I don't think it's because the society has done better in giving both men and women equally the benefit of the doubt when it comes to these cases. I believe if he didn't have that evidence, he would never be able to retain his reputation again. And of course, there will be some people that will always believe he's a wife beater, but I think for the most part, people see what's going on. But again, only because of the ample of evidence he had against her when it comes to especially the audio tapes, which, if you don't know, like FYI, like Johnny Depp didn't secretly record Amber Heard. Like that was suggested by the therapist, I believe, to record their arguments so they can listen back to them in session or individually. So Amber Heard was quite aware that she was being recorded, even through all the vile things she was saying, even omitting being violent and aggressive, hitting him, throwing things at him, being belittling to him, and even mocking him, saying that, oh, no one's gonna care that I hit you, the public's gonna be on my side, you're just a big baby, like I'm smaller than you, so it doesn't matter. Like, she knew that she was being recorded, so like she was so arrogant, and she really believed she wasn't doing anything wrong, because again, we have created a society where it is absolutely not okay for men to hit women, but completely acceptable for women to hit men.
You have to please tell people that it was a fair fight, and see what the jury and judge think. Tell the world, Johnny. Tell them, Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, yes, I'm a victim too of domestic violence, and yes. It's a fair fight. And see how many people believe or decided.
Even the other day, like, I was watching Better Call Saul, which is a really good show. I mean, I know I'm going off left here, but stay with me. There was a scene where she like punches her boyfriend in the arm 3 times because she was frustrated with him, and granted, yeah, like, she deserved to be frustrated, but that simple thing in television and movies where she can punch him quite aggressively 3 times or multiple times in his arm, and he's supposed to just take it and not respond back to her, that has been repeated over and over and again, and our media sinking to the like females' consciousness of like, it's totally fine for me to hit you, I'm a woman, so it's okay. You know what I mean?
Jesus, what? Kim, what? Just drive.
And the lawsuit, I believe, is because Amber Heard put out some sort of, I don't know, thought piece about domestic violence and how she's some sort of beacon and hero for feminism. And of course, she never put Johnny Depp's name in the article, but that was only because it was advised after she named Johnny Depp to take his name out of the article. So it wasn't on her. She didn't omit his name voluntarily. She was advised to omit his name after she already put the name in there, or advised him to omit his name before she wrote the article. But like, it wasn't on her. She didn't make that decision. However, it was already a pretty public story, so people knew who she was talking about. So that's not really a case against Johnny Depp, because that's basically what they're running on. Amber Heard's side is saying like she never named him, so it's not her fault. People just assumed it's Johnny Depp, but she was running around saying Johnny Depp. It was splashed on magazines, like he said, with that bruised eye, whether that was a real bruise or makeup, who knows. So this is why he's suing her. And I love that statement when he says, like, it was not even this in a species of truth. I'm gonna have to use that phrase someday. But anyway, let's continue.
And then it just kept, it kept multiplying. It just kept getting bigger and bigger. So it was my responsibility, I felt, to not only attempt to clear my name for the sake of, well, for many reasons, but I wanted to clear my children of this horrid thing that they were having to read about their father, which was untrue. And also, after many years of being in this industry, at the time, it was I'd probably been in the industry 30 plus years, 35 years. Never had any problems, anything like that. And I had met many people over the years, many of the people, and had the opportunity to talk to those people and to even give advice to these people. And I'm not, my goal is the truth. My goal is the truth because it killed me that people that I had spoken with, that I had met with over the years, who maybe were in a not such a great position and they needed advice, and I gave them the best advice I could. All I could think of was that those people would think that I was a fraud and that I had lied to them. And so I had to wait for my opportunity to address the charges, which were criminal charges. And they just weren't true. So I felt the responsibility of clearing the record as the only way that I could get to the point where I could speak has really taken this full 6 years. And it's been 6 years of trying times. It's very strange when one day you're Cinderella, so to speak, and then in 0.6 seconds you're Quasimodo.
1 second he was Johnny Depp, everybody loves the sexiest man alive, and the next second he was a wife beater and everybody hates him and burned him to the stake. We all knew it. We all knew he was an abuser underneath all that charm. And then everybody grifted back to the other side. And I understand what he's saying. Like, he's basically saying her allegations against him was a direct attack on his character, on his reputation that he spent over 30 years building. You know what I mean? And coming off like he was fake this whole time. How can you give me this advice? How can you be all wise and knowing when you're doing all this stuff behind closed doors? And he wanted to correct that. And also, like, his kids are in high school and not in people thinking that their father is some sort of wife beater. I bet in the 6 years, Johnny Depp got to realize who was his real friends and who was his fake friends. And it's true, like he mentioned, that he's never put his hands on any woman. All the women he's ever dated in the past, maybe not all, but a lot of the women have come out and said Johnny Depp has never been abusive to them, physically or otherwise, that he was never a horrible person in a relationship. So and for me, like, it's not always, it's not concrete 100%, but however, most behavior is repeated. Like, people don't just one day become a wife beater, right? Like, most of this behavior is repeated, so a lot of times you can find evidence of this sort of character or sort of behavior in the past, and no one has come out and said Johnny Depp has ever done anything like that to them in their past relationship. Again, it doesn't mean it cannot happen, but for the most part, things like behavior is repeated. It's not just blossom boomed out of nowhere. Behavior is repeated, right? And on the flip side of that, I believe people have come out and said, or other men or other people around Amber Heard or in her atmosphere, her universe, have said she's done this before, that she has been aggressive before, verbally and physically before.
I do remember on one occasion when we were moving from all time, and the salary negotiations became a real bone of contention. And I specifically remember standing in her office where she leapt up out of her chair, put her face approximately 4 inches from my face. She was spitting in my face.
So her behavior seems to be repeated, and the behavior that she's alleging Johnny Depp had seemed to not have been repeated. Anyway, let's continue.
And I didn't deserve that, nor did my children, nor did the people who have believed in me for all these years. I didn't want any of those people to believe that I had done them wrong or lied to them or that I was a fraud. I pride myself on honesty. I pride myself on truth. Truth is the only thing I'm interested in. Other lies will get you nowhere, but lies build upon lies and build upon lies. It's too much to cover. I'm obsessed with the truth, and so today is the first opportunity that I've been able to speak about this case in full for the first time.
Mr. Depp, how do you feel about the intimate details of your life being aired in this process?
As a father, raising kids, when they were very, very little, it was important to me, very important to me, to try to shield my children as much as possible from looking at their father or their mom, for that matter, as novelties. I didn't want my children to experience hordes of paparazzis. So I was always a very private person. So for me to come up here and stand before you, or sit before you all, and spill the truth is quite exposing. And it's unfortunate that it's not only exposing for myself, it's exposing for my family, it's exposing for Miss Heard, it's exposing for, it never had to go in this direction. And so I can't say that I'm embarrassed, because I know that I'm doing the right thing.
Now, Ms.
Wow, like even after all of this, he's still showing some sort of courtesy and empathy towards Amber Heard by saying, like, not only this is exposing to me and my family and my kids and my friends and my loved ones, but it's also exposing to Amber Heard. Still seeing her humanity, that just points to Johnny Depp's character, like, as a whole. I'm pretty sure most men and women wouldn't extend the same courtesy as Johnny Depp has. And anyway, let's continue.
Now, Mr. Depp, I'd like to turn a bit to your upbringing. We heard a bit from your sister Christy last week, but can you please tell the jury in your own words about your childhood upbringing?
All right, that was the end of that, I guess. I guess there's probably another clip where he talks about his childhood upbringing. If you don't know, I believe Johnny Depp and his sister was raised by an abusive mother or an abusive household. Allegedly, I believe. But anyway, yeah, that was really interesting and touching and just sad. I saw a bit of Johnny Depp's lawyer's opening statement, and unlike Amber Heard, Johnny Depp has taken some accountability for his part to play in the relationship. Not to say that he is at fault for any of the abuse that was bestowed on him, but he has said that, yeah, I was verbally aggressive to Amber Heard. I've said things. out of anger, out of hurt, out of passion. You're gonna hear me say threatening things about Amber Heard. I struggle with substance abuse, like, so he has taken accountability for his part. But it doesn't feel like Amber Heard has taken any accountability for her part, which in my eyes means you have not learned your lesson or learned anything from what you've done, your actions, meaning that you will most likely just repeat these actions because you have not learned from them. You don't seem empathetic at all for what you've done to another human being, where we've just seen Johnny Depp still extend some sort of courtesy towards Amber Heard even after all is said and done. I just find that really interesting and really telling about both of their characters. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Again, if you want me to continue this with other clips, just let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what you think I said or Johnny Depp said in the comment section below as well. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell to get notifications when I do upload. All of that really does help with the algorithm, guys. And if you'd like to support this channel further, you can donate. My PayPal me link is in the description box below and also in the comment section. Of course it helps, but you don't have to. You can just like, comment, and subscribe. Another great way to support this channel is either join my brand new membership program, different levels, different tiers, different perks, or you can visit my brand new merch shop, links down below. And also have a second travel vlog channel. I travel as a lifestyle or live abroad. If you'd like to know where I am in the world, you can go in the description box below and also in the comment section. Hit the link, go subscribe to my travel vlog channel, and or follow me on my travel Instagram. My storage is usually what's most up to date, and I also have another commentary channel called Speak Freely. If you like, go subscribe to that channel. The links are also down below. Other than that, you guys have an amazing day. Bye.